5. Noviembre es el séptimo mes, ¿no? No, no, está. Ok, abramos. Muy bien, caldo está. Uy, perdón. Que no tengo esto muteado. Ok, está funcionando. Ok, vamos a sacar esto. Creo que podemos empezar a grabar. Yo creo que sí. Un minuto. No sé si lo tengo en pantalla. Cambiar un poco el sonido. Pongamos 6, yo creo, y las voces también. Yo creo que está bien. Sí. Se puede escuchar mejor. O sea, es que voy a subir el volumen a las voces. Voy a poner esto. Música más alta, así puedo escuchar bien las letras y todo eso. Ok, estamos en ROCA. Ok, empezamos. Ahí, será.
So you got some kind of disguise lined up, right?
Yep, all set.
Hope so. You'd be a little conspicuous just walking the streets.
Relax, Kev. I'll blend right in.
Apropiación cultural.
Yeah. Well, just get into the sewer system ASAP. Hopefully anyone who notices you will just mind their own business. You sure you want the K9000 there along for this one?
I had the good doctor make some adjustments along with the repairs. Remote piloting and AI wiping have been disabled. So yeah, I say let's throw him a bone.
Wordplay. My exoskeleton resembles a canine. Canines enjoy bones. Amusing on 2 levels.
Let's go.
Puede ser un poquito. Tremendo auto en ese lugar. Se lo van a robar.
¿Quién es ese güey? Mariachi. ¿No? ¿Un cyborg? Ese es Homero. ¿Qué?
Pueden ver que es México porque es amarillo.
Adiós, amigos.
¿Viste? Claro, ¿eh? Hay que hacer que no lo vimos. Vámonos ya.
¿Qué? ¿Qué hizo eso?
It's right. I'm in the sewer system.
All right, let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client, the lab's been dumping illegal waste into those sewers. FYI, they're also involved with the cartels in human trafficking. Allegedly, anyway.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem.
Roger that.
Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so, you know, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still, be careful.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
Commence operation.
No parece que...
Right. Unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Ok. Hay una forma de modificar esta cámara. No parece. Porque es muy incómoda, es como la de portavolúmenes. Tengo Solid and Raider. No tengo que preocuparme por eso. Ah, ese tipo este. Está muy bajo, no estoy seguro. O muy alto capaz. Creo que el gameplay está como muy alto. 355. No sé si hago algo más.
Better take out that UG quick. Won't attract too much attention down there.
Maldito. Y bueno, ¿qué se hace? Ya hay
I
más
see a
steps.
maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Ok. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Puedo hacer un stalking a esto? Quiero trepar esto. No parece barrerme desde arriba.
There's the riding I know.
Ahí está. Hello. Ah, no había una misión. Nice. Aquí sigamos. ¿Para dónde?
Right. There is a void in these sewers.
¿Qué es eso? No puedo matarlo. Creo que es un chico. No lo quería hacer. Ya sea. Ahora tengo el coso este. Poderes sabemos. Sí. No sé qué es. Ok, pero no había usado las arenas. No funcionan contra estos. Voy a equiparme esto porque... O tengo... No. Pero... Tengo una idea. No, no puedo. Ahora mismo no. esto, una granada. ¿Qué es eso? Más yecos. Ah, un yeco doble creo. Ok, decidí que voy a empezar a matar. Porque este juego no funciona. O sea, con este, sin la cosa de madera, no puedo hacer sin matar. Ni intentar. ¿Qué son tan grandes los yecos? Okay. Correct.
That UG is called a Raptor. I hear they are typically deployed in groups. Concentrate too much on one, and you leave yourself open to attack from the others. You need to keep situational awareness at all times against them, Raiden.
Raiden. Okay.
Trial mentioned someone from her past. Any idea who that could have been?
None. I checked her file again, couldn't find a thing. Definitely not Dolzaev. Probably not Sundowner either.
No. The way she put it, it didn't sound like anyone I've encountered so far. Maybe someone involved in backing Desperado.
If so, sounds like they're providing more than just finance. Maybe they share the same philosophy.
That'd be bad. People willing to die for their leaders aren't so easy to predict.
Yeah, but other than the wins, Desperado's cyborgs are all just hired contractors. They're probably emotion suppressed with nanos or drugs or whatever, but that's about it.
You're probably right.
Can't believe Dolzaev blew himself up.
Pretty common terror tactic. You don't usually see the leaders doing it, though. It's one thing to get your flock pumped up on the glory of dying for the cause, but it's not often they actually go through with it themselves.
You gotta have a public face, after all. The guy who gets to claim responsibility on the evening news.
In a weird way, Dolzaev showed some serious dedication. Not that I'm about to praise him for it.
Yeah, still a terrorist. A suicide bomber in the end.
If that's what you want to call him. Still, he kind of failed at it.
How so?
Well, all that explosion did was put a dent in Abkhazia's budget. More Russians, really. They're the ones rebuilding the refinery. The coup didn't work out. He couldn't overthrow the government. He was barely a blip on Russia's radar.
So, you're saying the bombing didn't accomplish any of his goals? He did it just because he was cornered? Sounds more like just plain suicide.
Yeah. Probably wanted to end things with his own hands. Like a samurai committing harakiri.
Still not something to be commended for, though.
Yeah. Lumping him in with true warriors like the samurai just gives them a bad name.
It is a high-frequency blade, Raiden, not a plasma sword. There are limits to what it can cut. The HF waves strengthen the metallic bonds in the blade, improving its cutting ability. But in terms of pure physics, no blade can cut it in every situation. Theoretically speaking, an HF blade can damage anything, no matter how tough. But thick ceramic or carbon nanotube armor does not simply split open like butter in a hot knife. You need to chip away at it first, before you can destroy such material.
Ahora tengo
Wolf? You're a one-of-a-kind prototype, right?
Correct. I was originally conceived as a weapon to replace humans and cyborgs. Conversation and intelligent decision-making were deemed essential to the role. The project was eventually canceled after 3 years in development.
Why?
I have intelligence, but I lack a specific quality essential to any combatant.
What's that?
Brutality.
There.
I am not human, thus I lack the brutality inherent to humanity. I was shut down, then revived, apparently on Sundowner's orders.
Sundowner? But what's he want with you?
Unknown. A manifestation of his sense of humor, perhaps. As a machine, I am more sensitive to my fellow man than an actual fellow man. This amused him.
Guy has an odd sense of humor. So, you were under Miss Trow's command all this time?
I originally took orders from Sundowner, but not for long. As a novelty, I did not last. Miss Straw saw more potential in me.
What'd she see?
Unknown. However, she apparently enjoys the company of dogs. She demanded 100% obedience. As long as it was given, she treated me well.
She was looking for companionship?
That I cannot say. I still have relatively little communication experience with humans. My ability to read emotions not explicitly expressed by speech is lacking. Your only option is to fight. Never let your guard down.
Ok. Sí, ya tengo un checkpoint, quiero ver qué puedo desbloquear. Tendría que tener cuerpo de... ¿no? Eso podría servir en algún momento. Vamos a ver. ¿Puedo mejorar esto? No. Esto me interesa. Eso puedo acá. ¿Por qué no? Y tal, creo que ya estaría. ¿Cómo realizas esto? No fumo con él, ya está. ¿Dónde se fue el niño? Ahí.
¿Estás bien?
What you say?
Oh,
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
Yeah, I'm from America. Call me
America.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
George.
And just like all them American presidents.
Como Solix.
So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
Vea. Volví.
No, I'm looking for bad guys.
Go to the search. Now go back. You're not one of them Scott, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who Day is?
Sort of. What happened to you?
Well, we been live on the street, raking people above, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia say, hey, boy, you want a job? Well, the worst gonna happen, nah? But then mother's gun don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us all a pickable dirty container. Next thing we know, we here at the zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then we been over here what them skunt wanna do. Snuff us out. Don't hold it again.
So you ran.
Uh-huh. Is she me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you? Me been strongest cyborg ever. More look all them phantoms and black clothes that I pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just playing, nah? We done plenty bad things.
Sí, vos a decir.
Nah, never. We tried to warn the boy. I said, IOD's brain would get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
¿Por qué la barra?
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find the server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Ahí tenía.
Boys, we've got kids being held inside this lab. I'm getting them out of there.
Copy that. I will discuss with NGO what to do with them afterwards.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, well, this is difficult. I imagine these are homeless children, taken from streets. Likely they have no home to return to. And we cannot dump them back on streets. We could look for adoptions in US, but some of these kids may be criminals. Could be drug addicts, HIV positive. Not so easy to find homes.
Yeah, wasn't easy for me either. The guys at the relief center were always worried I'd cause problems for my foster family.
The alternative is putting them in an institution until they grow up. But this has issues as well. Most are already past capacity. Taking on this many street kids at one time would be impossible. Also, it's a matter of fairness. Is it fair to take in these kids here when
Yo
millions
creo
more
que
are
sí.
dying? I imagine this is why rescue was not part of our contracted mission. The human rights NGOs, they know they can't rescue them all. They must take a wide view and confront the problem of traffickers, not their victims.
But we can't just sit here and let them pull kids to pieces.
On this, we agree. For now, rescue the children. We'll worry about the fallout later.
Copy that.
O sea, si podés salvar al menos a algunos, los salvás. Aunque no puedas salvar a todos.
You know, I've never really developed a taste for climbing through sewers. And Guadalajaras aren't exactly wowing me either. This place isn't gonna go up in flames, right? I think I saw something about that in the briefing.
You're talking about 1992? What a mess. Over 200 people killed. That was almost a half-century ago, though. You smell anything off? Before the explosions, residents complained they smelled gas from the sewers.
I'm in a sewer, Kev. You think I've got my smell receptors on? Local air analysis doesn't show anything potentially poisonous or explosive, though.
Well, you ought to be fine then. Besides, little gas explosion's probably not gonna kill someone like you.
Well, that's very encouraging. Seriously, though, Guadalajara is not a bad place. At least from what I've seen.
Oh, it's not. Second largest city in Mexico, after all. I've actually spent a lot of time down there. Got a lot of charm. The architecture is a fusion of Latin and old colonial Spanish culture. The city's historic district is home to a massive cathedral overlooking the whole town. It's always bustling. It's a lot of fun just kicking back and watching the locals. Walking around the Libertad, taking in the sun with a cerveza in one hand, mariachi band nearby. No better way to spend a weekend, let me tell you.
If this PMC thing doesn't work out, you'd make one hell of a tour guide. Meanwhile, I'm down in this dark, filthy, humid, cramped sewer.
Also, if you ask me, the girls over there are the hottest in all of Mexico. You wouldn't believe some of the chicas I've chatted up. Streets, shopping malls, bars.
Sounds like better company than a robo-wolf and a bunch of plague-ridden mice.
Well, hang in there. I'll buy you a shot of tequila after we wrap this up. The city of Tequila's not far, actually. That's where it originated.
I'll take you up on that. Now let's get this over with.
Voy a subir el volumen de las voces.
I can't believe what they're doing in there. Guess I shouldn't be so surprised, huh?
Guess not.
Are you gonna help them?
No other choice.
I'll try to help look for someplace that might take them in.
Thanks.
Least I can do. Did you want to save your data?
Sí.
Okay, save complete. Don't let your guard down, okay?
Very well done,
Thanks, I guess.
That raptor may have been smaller than an Irving, but its potential is simply remarkable. Defeating it is a fine demonstration of your body's abilities. I'm quite happy to see it working so well.
Well, thanks, Doc. I'm quite happy I'm not dead, too.
How did it feel to fight it?
Well, an Irving has more strength and firepower. But this guy was a lot harder to keep a beat on. Not that big of a deal, but you definitely don't want to let your guard down around one.
Indeed. A combination Irving and tripod force would be a formidable foe in any urban warfare scenario. The only problem is cost. A PMC would have to be well funded indeed to even think about acquiring the necessary numbers to make it work. There are situations where an Irving may be overkill, but tripods cannot provide the necessary force.
So the Raptor was built to fill that gap?
Indeed. Its basic design is a streamlined, more compact version of the Irving. Furthermore, it uses the same control system as the tripods, which helps keep costs low. It can use standard personnel weaponry as is, and its armor has been componentized. This is to say, the user can expand its defensive capability as needed. It's fit for standard military operations, anti-terror missions, even regular patrol and police duty. A most admirable jack of all trades. Adorable too, wouldn't you say?
Not the first word that comes to mind.
Yes. My apologies. I can't help but marvel at a well-made machine when I see one. There's no need to be jealous, though. Your body is still quite impressive as well.
Yeah, thanks, Doc. Let me ask you something. What do you think you're doing here? I mean, why are you working with me?
Because I choose to. I owe a debt, and I wish to repay it.
A debt, huh? How human of you.
I contest that statement. Many humans possess little or no sense of obligation at all. And many are entirely willing to trample their fellow man for personal gain.
I know. But is that it? I mean, you're willing to follow me, put yourself at risk just because of that? What do you think of what I'm doing here, for example?
A delicate question. I do find it difficult to rationalize your mission to rescue the children. If you wish to save children in need, there are hundreds of millions of others equally in need.
Thanks for the support.
However, we must still uncover the full extent of Desperado's activities. And as such, it is meaningless to debate best practices without sufficient information.
All right. No more questions, Your Honor. Let me ask you something. What do you think you're doing here? I mean, why are you working with me?
Because I choose to.
Esto ya lo escuché.
I owe a debt.
A debt? What do you think?
However, we and
Let me ask you something. I mean,
because
a debt? What do you think?
Al menos no te corta el cover. Como Metal Gear. Hay algo acá. Sí. Nada, nada. Quiero probar el Stranger. El Stranger. ¿Cómo se llama? A ver, vamos a ver qué tenemos. Ah, está acá. Cohetes. Esto tenemos Pelear de Lange, Jump de Lange, Molise de Lange, Jump de Lange, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Después tenemos esto. ¿Qué más? Y X. No era él. Ah, entonces sería. Vale. Y X. Y X y X y X y. Vamos a desequiparnos esto.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you can sneak past?
Sí, yo creo que puedo.
It's a box. How's that going to help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
No, esto me va a servir. Te lo aseguro. No, solamente tengo una cantidad limitada.
Right. I said earlier this is an infiltration mission. But if it comes to combat when rescuing the children, so be it. If enemy cyborgs attack, you are free to respond with all available force.
I figured.
Attacking first, that would be a gray area, legally speaking. But I doubt anyone would take us to court over it.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
Just keep your hands off all non-combatants. That would violate international law, not to mention morals of company.
I hear you.
Ok. No me gusta tener una cantidad limitada, pero... matar a este, o voy a intentar. Voy a matar a este y por último el que está por allá. ¿Qué? Yo no estaba acá abajo. Ahora, ¿dónde está el otro? La maldita cámara no ayuda. Bueno, matamos a este y por último al de allá. Queda el último. Sé que está por allá. ¡No! No. Acá se lo logró.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Ok. Pidan ayuda por lo que tal. No lo vi.
You're under attack.
¿Qué es esto?
spot coming.
No, pues. ¿De dónde viene?
Good, Raiden. Very good.
Bueno, algo es algo. Nice.
Raiden, I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Ok. Tengo que deshacerme del slider. Espera, no me encuentro muy forzado. Bien. Acá. Estoy en el lugar, pero no termino de entender dónde se supone que vaya. Amor invisible.
Oh, fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Wolf.
Let me ask you something. What do you, I mean,
Be kind.
a dead guy, what do you,
If you outlet
Algo que decís solo
How
de
is Wolf faring?
hard to say just yet. Seems like he's doing okay.
Good, good. I'm so pleased my repairs were effective.
He seems happy enough, but I don't know. Can a machine really be happy? Maybe he's just being directed by his programming to behave that way.
And what is wrong with that? If something you do for someone else is appreciated, it makes you happy. It's a perfectly normal reaction, one that applies whether you're man or machine, and whether or not you have intelligence.
I guess so.
When you watch a film, does it not make you happy when good things happen to the heroes in the end?
I'm not seeing the connection.
Well, those heroes are not really happy. They're just following a script written by someone else. The actors have human intelligence, but the characters themselves do not. It is a facade, an imitation, and yet we still feel an emotional connection. It does not matter that it is make-believe. Now, I certainly don't know whether the AI you encountered in the past was Neuro or not, but Wolf most certainly is. And with a Neuro AI, it is not so simple as working off a set computer program. You can define intelligence however you like, but personally, I see no reason not to say Wolf has it. It possesses a neural AI structurally similar to the human brain. It has learned enough of the world around it to be capable of human speech. Truly an astounding artificial intelligence is at work here. One, I suspect, could make for substantial business opportunities given the chance. Think of the possibilities, Raiden. What do you think a truly intelligent AI could do for the world?
I'll let you know if I think of anything. Right now.
How is your eye, Raiden?
Great. My sight's perfect.
Right.
200.
More where we...
Huh.
No. Still,
It makes...
regret that
Works for me. Stuffing with...
Where?
I can...
Okay. La caja. Se va a dar cuenta de que estoy acá. Algo va a pasar.
This would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something to use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy.
¿Cómo arreglarlo?
You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlet to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
¿Qué es esto? Una chafa. Estos son todos normales. ¿Qué era exactamente? Ah, pero no sé dónde tengo que ir. Ah, acá. Puedo cargar. Si tengo un checkpoint. Puedo cargar. No me falta ayer. Sorry. Este es el lugar donde tengo que ir, entonces este en el punto en el que nadie me vea, tendrá que estar todo bien.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops was...
Voy a voy a matar a... Vale. se hace más peligroso. Entiendo que vamos a hacer primero. Acá es un buen lugar para matar a los. Sé que no tendría por qué hacer eso, pero pego. Tengo que hacer esto, ¿ok? Debe haber una forma. No puedo creer que no haya una. Más que no tenga la derecha esto. Tengo algo que no puede salir, no está mal. Granada de fósforo. No podría saber. El fósforo puede servir, pero... tirarla acá y así. Debe haber una manera, estoy seguro. Debe haber un diálogo por lo menos. Sí, podía ser. Oh. Dame un segundo. Pero ya me puedo pasar.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Yeah, we saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes, this must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus. Are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperado's just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
Estos eran los que tenía que los que podía pelear. ¿Qué había? Ah, todo lo que tengo que ir. también esta escena.
Splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto Cyborg's heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious. That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and such into the UGs. Let's try using it to access the lab server. Right? I found something. In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
No.
Of course, it's right straight to the brain. Feels as
procesos.
We just do not have the full quantity yet. Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop. All right. Make your point. Oh,
Armstrong.
thank you for understanding. Certainly I'll destroy any unharvested inventory. Okay? But have you any idea what they cost? Last I checked, big children weren't exactly rare in part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burn. Well, just gathering the donors requires a significant investment. Yes. Accounting will be in touch. Gracias. I assure you, with the full of our inventory, the instant we can confirm payment. I'll be done here. I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
¿Lo va a matar?
You see that, Kev? The Mommy's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundown, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. Definitely seem familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
Madre, ah, cierto. Maldita sea. ¿No hay alguien más? Quería usarlos. ¿Cómo se usa? Con la X. La desapareció. Mira, es que voy a reiniciar. Empecemos desde cero. Quiero conseguir ese pedazo. Vamos a deshacer los otros. A los ricos.
intent. Bring me more, and maybe I can develop something interesting from it.
Bien. Luego hacemos... Hay unos cuantos cofres que tengo que buscar. Creo que hay uno acá, sí. No, tengo que cortarlo, creo. Ah, ese es uno mejora. Nice. Lo puedo cortar, ¿no? ¿Listo? ¿Dónde está el cofre? Interesante, espérate. No conseguiré mejorar eso.
Bad news, right? Can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
Enemigos, no parece. No parece.
This bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
Ouais. es horrible.
Right. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just know. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called laws.
Mm-hmm. And law enforcement in Denver. Was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus, Kevin, out.
Ok. Ok, volvemos. Además antes de verdad. Miento esta cosa.
That's my boy.
Se puede hacer un poco de todo.
So World Marshal is backing Desperado.
You don't exactly sound surprised.
I did not catch it on the nose, but I did have a hunch it was this sort of thing.
Well, you're the boss. What do you think? Can we take him on?
What I think no longer matters here. As Kevin says, we have no legal grounds to stop them. And you? What would you have us do? Storm their headquarters? Kill them all? Will that make you feel better?
No, I mean, look, you heard him. They're already in VR training.
Right.
The Patriots may be gone, but it hasn't changed shit in the U.S. A handful of elites still get away with whatever the hell they want.
Right. Calm down. Focus on rescuing the kids first. We will talk about this later.
Yeah,
Later.
copy that.
Doctor Wolf.
Desperado's backer has been identified. What will you do now, Raiden? Will you attempt to destroy World Marshal?
Kevin's right. It's not that simple.
Both a direct attack and a lethal approach present problems. Either course will likely lead to additional conflict.
We can figure it out later. For now, we're getting those kids out.
That remains your intent. I cannot fully agree with that course of action, but I will support your decision. I will continue to scout ahead.
An artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to set off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, right?
Right.
Esto. 7, por favor. Sí. Están vacíos. ¿Dónde estás, bien? Usa la espada.
Stop right there.
Stop right there. No me gusta. Stop right there. Stop right there. Ahí.
George,
George.
you've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos.
his brains out. Surrender. What decide? The needs of the many or the needs of the few?
¿Qué está tratando de hacer?
Raiden, don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo. Surrender. I won't ask again.
George, are you sure?
I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this Scott to hell with me?
Cállate.
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
De dispararle. Cadena de muertes. Nice. Vamos a ir a personalización y terminamos por hoy. Sí. Entonces un nuevo cuerpo. Mariachi. Un intento. Eso puedo tener más mejoras. No tengo para energía. Está bien interesante. Mejora de vida. Me viene muy mejor esto. Después habilidades. Sería el cuello, no ataque rápido, pero tal. Bueno, no sé cómo traducirlo, pero tal. No, eso no es como se llama. Mitad creo que estaríamos bien. Chao, chao.